far.
Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks since Andrew Brown Jr. was shot and killed as Pasquotank County deputies carried out a search warrant. In the days since, people have taken to the streets calling for transparency.
There has been a private autopsy which the family says showed Brown was shot 5 times, including 1 to the back of the head. A North Carolina judge ruled not to publicly release the body camera footage, but the family did view 20 seconds of it, and the FBI is investigating.
And News 3 has been in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, every day following all of the latest developments.
And today, News 3 reporter Brendan Ponton is looking at the path forward.
During Andrew Brown's funeral, speakers made it clear the timing of his killing only inflamed things. Pasquotank deputies shot and killed Brown the morning after former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was convicted of murdering George Floyd.
But it was literally hours after that verdict was announced, we could barely celebrate.
Brown's death has once again led to calls for change in America's policing system, although the exact circumstances surrounding his death remain under investigation. And so once again, the country is trying to figure out where we go from here. Dr. Eric Claville, the director of the Center for African American Public Policy at Norfolk State University, says it's going to require the community and law enforcement to have an honest discussion.
But we're coming to a point where we have to sit down and say enough is enough. And we have to sit down and talk. We have to sit down and, again, be honest, be transparent, and to give action and accountability to us moving forward.
And in North Carolina, following the killing of George Floyd and others, Governor Roy Cooper commissioned a task force to examine racial equity in criminal justice. In December, the task force released its findings, calling for things like increased crisis intervention training and putting more resources into community policing. Congress also has taken up the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, but the bill is currently stalled in the Senate.
And in order for us to move forward as a country, we have to grip hold to that American exceptionalism that has helped to define us through our country. It hasn't been perfect, but it has worked. So let's not throw the country away. Let us continue to build up on the foundation, the solid foundation that we have.
And the response to Brown's death is proof work still needs to be done. In Elizabeth City, Brendan Ponton, News 3.
Stay up to date with us on this story as we continue to follow all the latest developments in Elizabeth City. To see all of our coverage so far, go to WTKR.com.
From the JES First Warning Weather Center, here's Chief Meteorologist Patrick Rocky.
Well, it certainly felt like summer today, so you know what that means.